This the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know? But you know what I would like for everybody to do though? That is to not be shy with that like button. Don't be scared of that subscribe button. Share the video and help your brother grow. Captain Tazoriak, what's going on? SANETER say, man, he called you for advice in various situations, including this polite situation. So, Captain Tazoriak, you ain't told your lost Hebrew brother, keep your big mouth shut. Let Polite handle his case. Let him deal with his affairs. You just keep it pushing with the House of Consciousness. Captain, you ain't told your lost Hebrew brother to keep his mouth shut. So basically, man, today he did a live and he was busting his story out. And towards the end of the story, Sister Napah right in the chat, you're lying. And so SANETER read it and say, what you mean I'm lying, Sister Napah? So basically, I'm gonna give y'all a rough draft of the situation, and then I'm gonna play the audio of SANETER telling the story himself. But basically, he was at a hotel room with Sister Napah. Sister Napah, she down the hallway maybe. This is the story, the picture that he's trying to paint to the listeners. So a young lady come and ask him to use his phone. Now, if you ask me, you know, she just asking to use the phone. Whether she grown or she a minor, all she doing is asking to use the phone. No harm, no foul, in my opinion. But nevertheless, SANETER felt some type of way because he didn't know if this woman was grown or not. So he called Sister Napah, you know, over. Hey, Sister Napah, is it okay if the young lady use your phone? Sister Napah like, no. And then she fussed at him about it, you feel me, after the young lady left. But in the situation, SANETER felt like, you know, somebody had sent the girl to set him up. That's what SANETER said. But Sister Napah gonna write in the chat, no, you're lying. So, in my opinion, SANETER sat up there and volunteered a lie. But we finna get into this audio, and y'all know what I want y'all to do. Hit that like button, and hit that subscribe button.
Even though she was 13, you still would say, oh, she's a groupie, instead of saying, damn, why would Polite be with her? She's 13 years old. She can be a groupie all she wants, but her mind have not really developed into maturity yet. So,
yeah, I get it. I get it.
You know.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, son, they was going to the clubs and to hotels. So I'm thinking that somebody done sent a girl at Polite. Because, you know.
Oh, man.
That's what I'm thinking.
You said that. Hold on.
I'm an old school, man.
No, listen, slow down. I'm glad you said that. I never told this story. When I was in California, there was somebody who sent the girl at me, and she was kind of young. And
you know what I'm saying?
Paul was there. She came, but Napah was all the way down at the other end, and she thought I was by myself.
You hear him saying Sister Napah was there. Sister Napah was way at the other end. But Sister Napah gonna write in the chat, hey man, you're lying. Hey, SANETER, you're lying. That's what she said. But this the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know?
It was a young-looking, pretty little young lady, right? She comes to me, and if I'm lying, Napah will tell you I'm not lying. She came up to me and said, excuse me, sir, brother.
You heard him right there. We'll take it back just a little bit, too. He just said, hey, you can ask Napah. Napah gonna tell you, I'm not lying. But she gonna write in the chat that your old ass lying.
Said, excuse me, sir, brother. Can I use your phone? I'm trying to use your phone. So now she's, you know, trying to play me and get me. I don't know. She could have tried to get me in the room, and the other niggas would come in and try to rob me or some shit, because that's how they play that game too. You got to be wary of that. So I said, you want to use my phone? Nah, I said, nah, that's not right. I immediately called Napah. I said, yo, Napah, come here. I called her, the girl looking like, oh shit, I didn't know he was with somebody. And I said, Napah, you want to let her use your phone or something like that? I remember that. You want to let her use your phone? You know? And that's what happened. I forgot, after that, Napah went crazy on me. Like, yo, why is you telling her to use my phone? And I don't know who and this and that. Like, yo, you right. And then Napah started schooling me a little bit about, yo, over here, around here, these motherfuckers be setting people up.
Right.
Make sure you get, like, if you was to took her into that hotel room, she would have opened the door for the brothers to come in. Now, I don't know about that, but that's what they do. You said liar? What do you mean by liar, Napah, when you say liar? That's not what happened?
You heard him right there. He said liar. Liar, Sister Napah. That's not what happened. Let's take it back.
That's not what happened? I don't know. I don't know what you mean.
Hold on.
But that's what they do. You said liar? What do you mean by liar, Napah, when you say liar? That's not what happened?
Keep opening his big mouth. Captain, get your lost Hebrew brother, because he keep opening his big mouth.
Now, I don't know about that, but that's what they do. You said liar? What do you mean by liar, Napah, when you say liar? I don't know about that, but that's what they do. You said liar? What do you mean by liar, Napah, when you say liar? That's not what happened?
And see, look at you just sat up there and volunteered to lie to the community. And you see right there, Sister Napah didn't even have your back while you're lying. And then, too, you keep calling Sister Napah your queen, right? And everybody in the conscious community know, and everybody who is deep in these YouTube streets, they know that Sister Napah was just over there on Killer Priest podcast and calling him king. Now, that's quite strange how a queen can have two kings and both of these guys is still alive. And now, also, SANETER be getting, advice from the people who is on his panel and who rock with him. They try and tell him about Sister Napah, but he got his head up Sister Napah's ass so far up that, he can't even breathe. And so, nevertheless, let's go into one of the people who he allowed on his panel had to say about Sister Napah.
Oh, that's a good one.
I want to have that, you know what I'm saying, with the brother DMG. And I also want to have a fun debate. Is Napah Shaddai good for the HOK?
Oh, that's a good one.
I want to have that debate because...
Let's play it back. He said, is Napah Shaddai good for the HOK? If SANETER got some lies to tell and he want to volunteer lies to his subscribers, you feel me? And Sister Napah is busting him out on his lies. I don't think that Sister Napah will be good for the HOK. You know what I mean? The House of Liars. But let's continue.
You know what I'm saying, with the brother DMG. And I also want to have a fun debate. Is Napah Shaddai good for the HOK?
Oh, that's a good one.
I want to have that debate because we can see...
You want to do that debate with me?
Excuse me. We can see her screaming, interrupting, going on and on when Sa says, be quiet, hold on. We see her...
You heard that, screaming, interrupting, while SANETER is trying to tell her to stop and hold on. And she was over there doing that on Killer Priest podcast. I don't know if they still cool or not. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, she tried to do it over there. It didn't work over there. She made her way back over here to the House of Consciousness. And, SANETER brought her back on the platform. And then he just sat up there and tried to, tell a whole little lie and tried to involve Sister Napah in the lie, but she didn't vouch for the lie. She wrote in the chat that the man was lying. This the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know?
You know what I'm saying, with the brother DMG. And I also want to have a fun debate. Is Napah Shaddai good for the HOK?
Oh, that's a good one.
I want to have that debate because we can see
You want to do that debate with me?
Excuse me. We can see her screaming, interrupting, going on and on when Sa says, be quiet, hold on. We see her doing it over and over and over again. So I would love to have that debate. Is Napah Shaddai good for the HOK? I would say no. Hell no.
Let me ask you, Q.
Thank you, Q.
Listen, hold on. And be real and be honest. Don't make a joke out of it.
Right.
Why do you think Christina Nick?
SANETER basically finna defend Sister Napah after she done called another man king. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's a major simp move to me, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? I'm Mr. Womanizer. You know what I mean? I wouldn't let nothing like that go down. You would have to, you know what I'm saying, stay over there on Killer Priest podcast and abide by his rules. I was over here being cool with you, and now you want to take your little tail over there, and you can stay your ass over there. But you know what I would like for everybody to do, though? That is to not be shy with that like button. Don't be scared of that subscribe button. Share the video and help your brother grow. I'm out of here.